Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit the subscribe button below with the bell so that you can get your notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on this channel. We are going to dive into your month of November 2020. What do you need to know? What messages do the angels have for you, and how can you best navigate this month? And I do see a really beautiful shift happening for you this month, Scorpio. So happy birthday to you, by the way. And this is your birthday gift, right? You are stepping into your solar return. You are stepping into a new year for you. And with that is bringing a really beautiful new energy into your experience. I think that you really start to see some things in your life clearly that you haven't quite seen with the same level of clarity in the past, and you know what you need to do and you do it. And I think that you take care of it, and then you step into some new opportunities. And I see a lot of energy, a lot of opportunity around work and the things that you're creating, the things that you're putting your energy into. So let yourself kind of focus on that stuff this month if you can, especially the stuff that you're really excited about, because there's a lot of opportunity for success here. Now we're going to take a look at first the cards for the overarching theme for this month. So the first one is balance, and this one jumped out of the deck for me. Okay, so I think that you're finding your balance, and to me this feels like you are, or at least you're starting to become aware of the things that you need to do in order to get yourself into balance. You're starting to get those little intuitive prompts that are saying, hey, maybe you should try this, maybe you should do that. Remember when you used to do this and that was really helpful to you? So pay attention to those prompts. Those are making an attempt to get you back into a balance, back to who you are. This really to me feels like an energy of returning to who you actually are. It's like you clearly understand how your energy has been influenced in so many different ways by other people, and it's like you just understand who you are and you're ready to step back into it. And this balance is really about allowing that process. Is going to support that process. It's going to help you to heal from, quite frankly, all the stuff that you've been through. This has been a tough year for Scorpio. So then we're going to take, the next cards are also still in this category of the overarching themes. We have two fire cards, right? For me, fire cards connected with wands. Wands are connected with work, okay? So Page of Fire connected with new opportunities in regard to work, okay? So maybe a new job, for those of you who are looking for a new job or a new position, or a fresh new energy in some way around your work, a new project, something new and creative that you're focusing on, because this doesn't have to be your work, but there's some kind of a new fresh energy that is going to lead to some success and some abundance, which is really what we have here with this Three of Fire. The Three of Fire is about like just receiving the rewards for the work that you're putting in. You feeling like, and to me, this is like for the first time in a long time for Scorpio, like you're on track, like you're moving in the right direction, like that you're making decisions that are really in alignment for you. So if you're not quite there yet in this energy, make sure that you just give it a little bit of patience, because I think that that's just going to kind of click in for you this month and going to feel really great. So have patience, stay on track with the things, especially around work, life's work, the things that you're creating, the things that you're putting your energy into. Keep putting energy into that, because this is really in alignment with your best life path, with your destiny, really. And I think that you're going to see the rewards, and I think you're going to see the rewards relatively quickly in the form of abundance. That can be money, that can be opportunity, that can be just feeling like you have a lot of beautiful and amazing things in your life. The next card that we have here for a theme is the Storyteller card. So I think that there's something really therapeutic about sharing your story. I think that there's something really beautiful also about helping other people through your story. And I think you're going to find yourself in some way feeling called to do that this month. It might be in the form of just interacting with somebody and you say, hey, listen, like I've been through similar things and this is how I've navigated it. I mean, why? This is one of the reasons that we go through some of these challenging circumstances in our life, is so that we can pull from those and we can use that to help other people, especially for light workers. You know, we are here to help. We're here to shine our light. And so when we can pull from those challenges that we have navigated our way around and help other people, that's really beautiful. So share your story if you feel called to share your story. That might be sharing your story on a grander scale through your social media, or it might be working into something that you are sharing with a group, or whatever it is that you're feeling called to do. But there is some value here for you this month. And I think that it's going to help you to feel like you're releasing a lot of it, but also just like, wow, I've really turned the corner on this. I can now tell my story and not feel so emotional about it. I can share my story and use it to help, rather than having it be just me feeling emotional about that as I share that, or rather than having that be me feeling like a victim here. So there's something that just shifts for you where you recognize that that's your past, that's your story, and that there was benefit. No matter how hard it has been, that there's benefit, that you have learned things, and you're going to take those things that you've learned and you're going to use it in your life to help yourself and to help other people. So the next cards that we have here are connected to the challenges that you can expect through this month. And I, like, to be honest with you guys, I don't see a ton of challenge in this month. Every month, every person's life has their own challenges, right? So I'm not saying you're not going to have anything going on, but I think in terms of like overall, I think it's going to feel pretty good based on these cards, you know. And the first one is the 10 of air. You finally feel like you're moving forward. This is all about the end of a very difficult situation, and you're moving forward and you're letting go and you're stepping into the new phase of your life. And this is very much a beautiful gift for you. This is you just choosing to no longer continue on a path that just isn't serving you anymore. I think there are things that you needed to learn. I think there are certain ways that you needed to grow, but now you see it, now you understand, and now you get to move forward. And so this is about the end of a difficult situation. So if you're struggling still with that, know that you're working toward letting it go. Know that you're working toward moving forward, and that'll come soon. The next card that we have here is the 10 of water. This is about loving your life, right? This is about feeling like you love your family, you love your home, you love your circumstances, you feel comfortable and happy in your home, you feel happy with your family. So this is positive family relationships. This is just feeling comfortable, feeling like you're surrounded by people who really love you. This is having relationships in your life that are really trustworthy. So you might just be connecting with and finding your people. My 10 of water is really like my happy family card, okay? So this is about you and the people in your world just feeling really contented and happy and balanced and whole. So this is a wonderful energy. Further supporting that is the sun card, okay? This is showing up in your challenges, right? So the sun is an amazing card because it's all about you reconnecting to your light. It's all about you shining. It's all about you shining your light after the darkness, right? What does the sun represent? And this is about you being happy. This is about you being joyful. This is about you reconnecting with your confidence. This is about you shining your light. So I think that if you're not feeling connected to that, you're going to feel connected to that very soon. This is a really positive energy that we have here. And I think part of how you connect with that is through this trickster card. When the trickster card is upright, it's about like just a playfulness, the ability to kind of not take life so seriously, to be able to joke about things, to be able to interact with people in a joking way. And, you know, sometimes when we struggle, that's harder for us to do. But I think that you find your playful side again. I think you connect with your playful side, and that really helps you to shine your light. That really helps you to remember who you actually are, you know, connect even with that sarcastic humor for you, like just letting yourself be you, letting your playful self shine through. I think you're going to feel so much more joyful. And I think that this is going to be shining through you this month, loud and clear, and helping you in a lot of ways. Now, the next cards that we have here are connected to the gifts that you can expect through this month. So the first one is the Eight of Water, okay? So the Eight of Water is you choosing to move on from something, you choosing to walk away. And this can be relationships, right? Maybe you made a decision about a particular relationship in your life that doesn't serve you, or about a particular type of relationship that doesn't serve you. Maybe you say, you know, this is not a pattern that I'm willing to repeat anymore. I'm just not willing to be in this anymore. Or this can even be like work relationships, you know, maybe like you choose to approach your relationships different, and you, or maybe even leave your work. There's a lot of work-based energy, like I said. So whatever it is that you're leaving, know that you're moving into a better energy. So as you're looking for more meaning and looking for people, relationships, circumstances in your life that are more meaningful, know that like by letting go of certain things in your life, releasing the things in your life that feel really meaningless, that feel really shallow, that feel like they no longer serve you, know that you're creating space for beautiful things to come in. So this is a wonderful gift for you in this month. King of Air is about seeing things clearly. This is about you really seeing it all with clarity. And sometimes that's difficult at first, right? To see the truth, to admit the truth to yourself. I think maybe there's been a long time of you being dishonest with yourself, or really struggling to see it. Maybe you weren't purposefully being dishonest, but you know, sometimes we can push that intuition down that's trying to tell us, this isn't best for you. And I think you kind of had to go through whatever this stuff was, whatever this past was, to kind of bring you to where you're at now and to bring you that clarity of mind. So it's not even like it was a bad thing or that it was a mistake, but you see things clearly now. And, you know, this is kind of the King of Air is like a no bullshit kind of guy or girl, you know, where it's like, I just don't tolerate certain things in my life, and you're either going to meet my standards or not. But if you're not going to, you're no longer going to be in my life. So you see things clearly. You see changes in your life that you need to make very clearly. You see things that you're grateful for in your life clearly. So this can be like just seeing the positives as well. There's so much happening, and it's like a shift in your thinking, a shift in your mindset that just allows you to be in a much better space. When we change our mindset, our entire energy changes, and we begin to pull in different experiences. We begin to magnetize higher vibrational experiences. So if you haven't had this shift in mindset or this clarity of mind just yet, start to work on your mindset. Start to talk back to some of those thoughts that are coming through for you that you kind of recognize aren't serving you, aren't helpful to you. So start to talk back to those, start to be aware of those, and see what that does for creating a shift in your life. The next card that we have here is the Knight of Fire. So this is like, you might find yourself busy with the work that you're doing. You might find that something you've been working on creating has like a really, picks up really rapidly, like grows a little bit faster than expected, or is keeping you busier than expected in a really good way. Although it might be a little bit overwhelming. The Knight of Fire is like, I'm feeling like I'm racing. I'm feeling like I'm hurrying a bit. I'm feeling like I need to like take care of a lot of different things. But again, it's like a positive energy, and that there is a momentum being created. And so you might find yourself really working a lot or putting a lot of energy into that. Again, we have that balance card. So make sure that you're also balancing that out. But there's a lot of good vibes, a lot of good energy around work and the things that you're trying to create, the things that you're trying to work on. If you have your own business, this is a great energy, a lot of growth potential, I guess is what I want to say, for the work that you're doing, a lot of opportunity for promotions, changes in work in a positive way, changes to your work that's going to be a better fit for you, creating something new. Lots of good energy around that stuff. And then the last card that we have here is the Martyr card. Okay, and the Martyr card upright is a very positive energy. It's like, it can kind of be a stepping out of a more self-focused energy. You know, maybe this is part of the clarity of mind, is that you start to recognize how much you've been focusing on you, and how much, and like, that's not really a bad thing, right? Self-care is important, but you start to recognize that you want to do more for other people as well, and you want to do more for the collective. You want to The martyr energy, when it's upright, is kind of about like acts of service and doing things because it makes you feel good, because it's part of your purpose, because it's what your soul is calling for. So pay attention to what it is that you're feeling called to do that are acts of service, acts of kindness, this kind of thing. We just need so much more of this right now. So allow yourself to be a part of that, and to step up and maybe lead with some things in your life. So those are your messages for the month of November. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button below. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoverawakening.com. I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care, guys.